Howdy folks, and welcome back to the garage. Today we are looking over the Tier 8 British medium tank, the Centurion 1. The Centurion 1 is lacking in many areas when compared to other mediums, including its 20-pounder gun that has a low alpha, but a decent rate of fire, penetration, and accuracy. Top speed is also a concern, along with a rather skimpy armor profile. And yet, there are a couple of ways to be effective in this tank in my experience, and we will explore each of these after we have a more detailed look at the specifications of the vehicle. General specifications of the Centurion 1 look pretty good, starting with the health pool at 1,450 hit points. A 750 horsepower engine combined with 45.37 tons of weight gives us a power to weight ratio of 16.53 horsepower per ton, which isn't too bad. Top speed of 40 kilometers per hour does diminish this tank's value as a medium, seriously hampering its ability to move quickly to where it's needed on the battlefield. Hull and turret traverse speeds of 37 and 36 degrees respectively are quite good, and the 260 meter view range is on the money. Minus 10 degrees of gun depression gives the Centurion the ability to work ridgelines while backed up by some serious turret armor. Looking at the armor profile of the Centurion 1, we can see that really in general it would be unwise to depend on it for anything other than keeping the rain off. There are one or two bright spots, however, that can certainly be put to good use. The front of the turret in general, and the gun mantlet in particular, are very well armored, with not only up to 180 millimeters of primary armor, seen here in orange, but also spaced armor ranging from 120 to 240 millimeters. Work those ridgelines with your excellent gun depression, not exposing more than your turret if possible, and don't sit still to make it harder for your enemies to hit the softer areas of the turret. Moving on to the boomstick, we find here a QQF 20-pounder gun with the Type A barrel. Average damage on this gun is low at 185 hit points, while the average penetration of 225 millimeters is adequate for a flanking medium tank. The rate of fire is pretty good at 9.68 rounds per minute, as is the 2.3 second aiming time. Dispersion of 0.33 meters is really quite good, enabling the Centurion 1 to act as a sniper when necessary. In my opinion, you should not engage any tank directly with this tank unless you can kill them quickly without trading away too many of your hit points. Despite its low top speed, I think you should try and flank as much as possible to get those shots of opportunity or sustained harassing fire, which is sure to distract your enemies from your compadres who have engaged them frontally. Otherwise, try and work from cover to only expose your turret as much as possible. Keep moving back and forth to hopefully take your opponent's shots on your beefy turret front and bounce them. Let's take a look at a couple of good battles where we can see some of these ideas in action. Alright, let's get this battle going. Now, as I was staying in the when we were talking about the specs and stuff, you don't really want to face off anyone head on in this tank if you can help it. That's why I'm not going up to the caves, because that's always a peek-a-boom type battle. I'm going to move over here. I'm going to move kind of north and east, looking for shots of opportunity, looking for people who aren't paying attention to this way. So I'm just cautiously moving up here just to see if any of the other team has the same idea as myself. So far, nothing. If I can get as close to the enemy as I can, undetected would be best. And I want to get flanking shots. Now I'm having a look here. I'm a little surprised that no enemies have been detected in this area. I see there's somebody detected up in the caves, but there is nobody around here, and my sixth sense hasn't gone off. Well, let's push up a little bit farther. Still nothing. It's very strange. I'm starting to wonder if they all flanked around. Okay, here's some. Okay, here we go. I was starting to think they might have flanked around behind the cap point, but see, look at this. Theoretically, they know I'm here. They've been spotted. I've shown up on the mini-map, but they're not paying attention. Yeah. Nope. Okay. Pardon me. So we put a couple of good ones into that Yag Panther. Looks like we've got quite a few targets. They are mostly, it appears to be focused on my compadres to the west, which is really fantastic for us. They're not going to look. Yeah, they're not even really paying attention at all. So we're getting a ton of free shots, and all these shots we're putting in here are definitely helping our teammates, softening these guys up for them to take them down. Move over here now. Look at this T-34. Nice shot right into the back. Should be able to get another one here before his gun comes around. Yep, still hasn't brought his gun around. Look at me. I'm going to give him one more. This is a little more risky. Yep. He missed. Took his shot but missed. Very lucky for us. Okay. He's looking towards our compadres, but he has to keep looking towards us, and that's another part of our job. We're distracting him from our compadres. He's not shooting at them. They may be able to get shots at him, so this is excellent. If they don't have him to deal with, then they can more easily deal with the rest of those enemies who are out there. It's an even match right now, 4 tanks each. We are up 1 now, and that's because they're able to deal with those guys with their big guns. Now, might be too much trouble. Oh, okay. We exposed too much of our own turret. Must have just got us on. Oh, and someone out there took us in the back. Nasty. Put one into him here. Would have been nice to get a fire out of that, but nope. Gun not reloaded in time. Crap. So we had to take another hit. We need to finish this guy to clear off this side of the map. There we go. Okay. 2 guys left. Who is it now? Looks like an IS-3 and an SU-122-44. So let's make our way over there. Here you can see the top speed. Takes a little bit to get up there. We're approaching our limit of 39, 40, 39. You know, if this thing did 50, it would be a much more interesting vehicle. Not that it's bad, but 40 is a little low. So let's put a good one in the IS-3. Again, he's not paying attention to us. Soften him up. Compadres finish him. Can live with that. Absolutely. It was interesting in the chat went by there. Kill the Centurion. I don't know why. I don't have as many kills as our other guys, but SU-122-44, I'm coming for you. Boom. There we go. That's the end of the match. Let's quickly go and look at some stats. Our first stat screen here reveals we've got a 3rd class mastery badge and a sniper medal. And with a premium account, we received 1,273 experience points, and we grossed 50,283 credits while doing 1,972 damage to our enemies, netting out at 23,359 credits with 2 kills. Now, the second stat screen here kind of gives you an idea as to why our team won and the other team did not. We've just got better numbers all around. We had the better game altogether. All right, straight into that next battle. All right, let's get this show on the road. So, IS-6 claim and calling for together. What I like to do on this map, if I have a medium, is to kind of shadow the heavies. Now, why is the IS-6 coming this way? There's not many other people who came this way. And as usual, the mediums would go down that other side, but what I like to do is shadow the heavier armor, and once they've frontally engaged the enemy, I like to cruise up the flanks and either get shots or keep people from coming down the flanks and bothering our heavies so that our heavies can concentrate on the job in front of them. So that's what I'm going to do, kind of range a little beyond them. So they've already got those. There's 4 heavies over there, 5 heavies over there, and I don't see any mediums at all, so this is good for me. Won't be any mediums coming down here. Now these guys, I don't know how much attention they're paying. Oh, there's 1 medium there. Okay, misread that one. That's okay. KB13th, we'll go and engage him and give him something to think about. Nope, maybe not. That's okay. I keep taking shots of opportunity. That's great. Oh, just enough of our turret sticking out for him to put a hole in. Now, lucky for me, you see that ISU-152 is facing the opposite direction because he's trying to engage one of our mediums who have flanked around. Boom. Okay, and a fire. I love shooting those guys in that spot. I often get a fire out of that because that is where their fuel tanks are. Okay, this guy is just about done. We finish him? Oh yeah. Now, all our heavies are quite engaged down here. What's going on with this ISU over here? Oh, he's not looking. We can poke out. We might take a hit from those other heavies back there, but... Oh, and we did too. Lost track. That's okay. Gave the ISU something to think about. Won't be quite as confident going after our buddy. There, put one in there. KB4. We're in a fairly good position. Okay, here comes that ISU. We need to deal with him because our T-43 is making a run for it. Oh, he's gone around to try and get him the other way. This poor ISU, he's not going to know quite what to do with us. Poof, okay, there we go. Very nice. Okay, I took a big hit from him there, but we are going to finish him. Oh, just about finished him. 9 hit points left. I have to be very careful. With our very accurate gun, we're going to be able to pop him here. Ooh. it definitely shot for the center of the circle. Unfortunately, I didn't have the center of the circle on his vehicle. Also, fortunately for this gun, it's quite rapid fire. Now we're up one tank. There's nobody behind us, so we can move over here and try to get some shots into these two who are engaging one of our heavies, the last remaining heavy, who is, he's so close to dying, but if we can distract him enough, nope, we can't. We are going to finish this guy, though, for sure. Boom, see you later. Now we have a Tiger 1. We only have 300-something hit points yet. We can take one hit from him. Now, while he's looking at that guy, boom. Our 230-45's got quite a bit more hit points than us, so we'll just keep banging away at this guy while he's distracted, and that's the job, right? 230-45, boom, and we finish him off. There we go. So this worked out really well for us here. Now let's go look at the stats from this battle. And now our first stat screen reveals here we've got a first class mastery badge, a Top Gun medal, and a sniper medal. And with the premium account, we received 1,554 experience points, grossing 53,541 credits, while doing 2,361 points of damage. We netted out a very nice 23,521 credits and destroyed 4 of our enemies. And our second stat screen reveals here, looking at the numbers, that the enemy team had a more consistently, positive output, say, than we did. We had basically a fail platoon in our team, requiring other members of the team to carry a little bit harder to win the day. Well, folks, there you have it. That is our look at the Centurion 1, the Tier 8 British Medium. I think when you look at those two battles we had there, I think it's what we were saying earlier comes true, where, flanking. Flanking's the thing to do with this thing. You don't want to engage anyone head on with this tank. You're just going to lose a lot of your hit points. Don't do it unless you can afford to lose a few of them. You're going to kill them quick, in other words. The flanking fire certainly distracts your enemies and is worthwhile. Starts pumping up your own stats. Well, if you like this video, folks, please consider hitting the thumbs up underneath. That would be fantastic. And if you really like our videos, why not subscribe? Every time we share more awesome content, you'll get a notice, and that way you don't miss out. And be sure to visit the Facebook and Twitter pages. As you know, that's where all the information ends up that doesn't make it into videos. Little things we're doing day to day and stuff like that. Well, folks, thanks very much for stopping by and watching. I will catch you next time.